Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Thursday Night Under the Lights here in May at McGuire Stadium. I'm Ted Manning, the voice of Golden Rams football, here to bring you all the action as your John Carroll Golden Rams take on the Fort Pierce Central Cobras in tonight's Spring Football Showdown from McGuire Stadium here in Fort Pierce, Florida. Very hot tonight. But boy, I am glad to be back here. 10 minutes, 21 seconds until we kick this thing off here tonight and get our first look at your John Carroll Golden Rams football team that will be taking the field this fall. And, man, I'm excited. I see old wide receiver that was here playing for us this past season, Connor Zralik. He and the rest of the seniors will be graduating tomorrow, in fact, so that's very exciting. And we can't wait to see that. I'm pretty sure it will be streamed here live on JCHSlive.com. For all the parents and family members who cannot make it to that graduation. So make sure you stop on by and check that out tomorrow. But first, tonight, we have football action once again here on the Treasure Coast. It's very exciting. Only one game for the spring football season. That will be that one tonight, and then we'll see you back here again in August and September to see the Rams kick it off this 2022 season with Dawson Mail at quarterback. A lot of people were going to be watching tonight, Dawson Mail being one of them, to see if he can continue a great campaign that led your John Carroll Golden Rams to the regional playoffs last year. They actually made it to the regional finals where they fell to Champagnat Lions. A very hard playoff season for the Rams last year, as every single playoff game was an away game, and all of them were basically down in the Miami area. But they persevered and made it all the way to the regional finals, and it was one awesome ride to experience. Other quarterbacks to look at tonight that we may be seeing out there would be Jax Van Name, his brother Trevor Van Name as well. Look for them. Jax Van Name, is going to be wearing the number 4. He'll be out there along with Trevin Van Name wearing number 18. Dawson Mail, as you know, starting quarterback, wearing the number 15. He'll be a senior this coming up season. And we also want to look for another quarterback that's going to be out there tonight, Cole Bates. He will be a sophomore next year wearing that number 7 out there. We'll see what he can do. A lot of new names at the wide receiver position that we're going to get to know a little bit tonight. Wearing number 1, Freddie Pittman. Marion Frederick, he will be a senior next year. He will continue his campaign, taking over the number 8 jersey from senior who is graduating tomorrow, Nick Meltzer. It's going to be a hard wide receiver core to replace. You had Prince Strawn, who will be going off to Boise State and playing Division I football at the wide receiver position, just like his brother Mike Strawn, who went to Charleston University and ended up drafted by the Indianapolis Colts last year during the 2021 NFL Draft. He'll be looking to make his own name and make his own waves as that continues on. And that wide receiver room, with the loss of Nick Meltzer and Prince Strawn, they're going to have to find their way to kind of make a name for themselves and show up and show out. A returning name for the in the wide receiver core, I should say, is that Marion Frederick, who will be taking over that number 8 jersey out there in the field. New names to see, going to be a senior, next year. Number 1, Freddie Pittman. Anthony Ferraro looks to be taking some reps at wide receiver as well. You remember him as a running back last year for your John Carroll Golden Rams. Robert Jones, he is on the list as a wide receiver / DB. You'll see him mostly out there in the number 9 jersey at DB, but might see him as a wide receiver as well. Just like Aiden Singleton has done the past couple of years, he is also on the roster as a wide receiver and DB special. Mostly we'll see him at the DB position. True Smith, wide receiver, will be a sophomore next year, and in the number 24 jersey, look for him in the wide receiver core, making a name for himself. Alex Workman, junior next year, number 80, and Jacob Morales wearing the number 81. He'll be a sophomore next year, so look for them out there on the field tonight. Of course, you have your staples there on the offense. Dawson Mail, starting quarterback for your Rams, as well as Jamar Gibson, running back. He'll be a junior next year. He showed his speed very well last year, kind of came out of nowhere a la Tony Colebrook his freshman year when Navion Johnson had gone down with an injury. Tony Colebrook, speaking of him, he'll be back behind the line as a running back, once again showing his speed and hard-nosed bulliness out there, knocking through that line. Saw a couple incoming freshmen that are out there cheering on this team for next year. Big dudes, man. The line is going to be absolutely huge, and a lot of room for Tony Colebrook to move out there. I see a couple of the old dogs out there who graduated who are graduating tomorrow, I should say. Granite Grunner, he had an unbelievable season last year. Connor Zralik, I mentioned him earlier. Ramon Jones, he's out there. A lot of big names that are going to be missed on this roster, but just like the year prior to that, they will persevere and move through. Just a little heads up tonight, you got your head coach for John Carroll, Mickey Grudy, going into his 5th year, career record of 27-13. And they're going to be going up against Fort Pierce Central's head coach, who actually used to be the head coach for John Carroll Golden Rams, Mike Watkins. So we at John Carroll would like to welcome back Fort Pierce Central head coach Mike Watkins. He was the head coach here from 2012 to 2016 and also is a John Carroll alum. So welcome back, Coach Watkins. We're going to step away. All right, hopefully everybody can hear me pretty well now. The national anthem and the invocation is done, and your John Carroll Golden Rams are about to take the field. Echo, echo, echo. Should be taken care of now. I was saying before, I'd like to thank the Treasure Coast Official Association for refereeing tonight's game and all high school athletic contests on the Treasure Coast. Tonight's head referee is Roy Levin. Going out there as your captains for the coin toss today, quarterback Dawson Mayo, number 15, number 28, Nico Kelly, number 52, Wilkie Denod, and number 50, outgoing senior next year, linebacker Josh Meltzer. See Nancy Mail commenting tonight. Welcome, welcome, welcome to the stream. Josh Pastrana. Oh, buddy. Josh Pastrana. I remember watching him out in the field last year, I should say, for last season and seasons prior. Absolute weapon out there on the field. Great to see him tuning in. What's going on, Josh? Hector, Nick Halliday. Hopefully you guys can hear me now. Juan Pastrana, welcome to the stream. Let's go Rams. Yes, sir. It kind of blows your mind. You always say, man, how much bigger, how much larger can these student athletes get? And then you show up for spring football, and they've somehow grown over the past, 4 or 5 months? Exponentially. It's insane. Just seeing that alone gives me a good feeling for this year. I cannot wait to get this game underway. Out there for the Fort Pierce Central Cobras for the coin toss, their captains, number 2, Jamari Tullis, and number 55, that's Jake Davino. Ooh, it is hot. I'll tell you what, ladies and gentlemen. It is hot.
Ladies and gentlemen, your 2022 John Carroll Golden Rams.
And here they come, your 2022 John Carroll Golden Rams, led by Wilkie Denod, Aiden Singleton, Dawson Mayo, and the rest of your John Carroll Golden Rams. I love those black uniforms. Those are awesome. Don't worry, guys. I'll get back into the mode of broadcasting after some time off. As soon as that ball gets kicked off. I'll be back to screaming and blowing out your speakers inside your homes or your phone, wherever you may be watching tonight. If at any time during the night, if the sound messes up again, if the stream begins to lag on our end, please let me know in the comments section in the chat, and I will make sure that I see that and try to fix it for you guys, so you guys can have a much better viewing session for sure. It'll be the Cobras kicking off this game tonight. Number 80, Tyler Patterson, will be kicking off. Back to receive for your Golden Rams. Number 4, Jax Van Name. And it looks to be number 2, Anthony Ferraro.
Back to receive for your Rams, number 4, Jax Van Name.
And there's the kickoff. We are underway here at McGuire Stadium for the spring football season. Ball over the head of number 8, Marion Frederick. And that will fall to the ground for a touchback.
And with that, that will result with the Rams beginning possession.
Dawson Mail back for the first play. In motion is number 9, Marion Frederick, who will be tripped up in the backfield and drop. Flag now on the play. Correction, Robert Jones. Marion Frederick was in the number 9 last year. Excuse me. Be a legal block in the back for your Rams, which will back them up 5 yards. Or 10 yards, rather. So it'll be 1st and 20 for the Rams. Number 18 subbing into the wide receiver position. That's Trevin Van Name. Colebrook in the backfield. One receiver in motion from left to right. Freddie Pittman. Hand up off the left side to Tony Colebrook will bring up 2nd down after a gain of maybe 4 on the play.
Hand off on the play to number
Singleton, Pittman, and Frederick off to the right. Colebrook in motion out to the right as well. Will be thrown out to number 9, who will be hit and brought down.
Number 15, Dawson Mail to number 9, Robert Jones.
Robert Jones with the completion.
Will draw a 3rd down.
We'll get back to the original line, or the line of scrimmage, rather. Be 3rd down. 3rd and about 15 for the Rams. Or back to the original line of scrimmage. It'll be 3rd and 10, rather. Dawson drops back. Throws it out to Jones, who catches it in stride, gets up the field, but will be tackled and brought out of bounds. Another flag down on the field, maybe on the Rams.
And that will also draw a flag on the play.
It'll be another illegal block in the back, which will push the Rams back again. Confusing call on 3rd down, because it will be a replay of 3rd down now. They had a chance. They could have put him on 4th down and made them punt it, but Dawson in shotgun will have another opportunity. Again, trips out to the right. Dawson will roll out to his right, looking to throw. Will fire it over to Singleton on the sideline, who will be wrapped up and thrown to the ground. We'll have to see where the spot is, but it looks to be possibly a little short of the 1st down marker. and it will be short by about 3 yards for the first down. And that will bring the punting unit out for your Rams. So one drive will end in a punt to open up this game for your John Carroll Golden Rams. Wyatt Dempsey back there to kick it away. Back to receive for the Cobras, number 2, Jamari Tullis, and number 9, Shea Hartnett. Kick is away and will be brought down around the 40-yard line, and that is where the Fort Pierce Cobras will begin their first drive of this spring showdown. 8:39 remaining in this first quarter of play. We'll see what the Cobras can do.
Special teams is limited. That's why you see the ball being placed at where it was kicked to.
Shea Hartnett passes it out to the right. It will go on the ground because it was a backwards pass. It was ruled a fumble, picked up and recovered by the Cobras, but he was brought down behind the line by Aiden Singleton.
We'll draw a second down for the Cobras.
Be about 2nd and 15 now for the Cobras. Hartnett in shotgun. In the backfield with him is his running back. That's Malankov Decius. Hartnett will drop back to pass. Pass it out to number 1, but that will fall on the ground incomplete, not pulled in. Chandler Percival was the intended target on that play. Will bring up 3rd and 15 for the Cobras.
Ball tapped down by number 43 for your Rams, T.J. Alford. Drawing up a 3rd down for your Rams defense. That means Rams fans, it's time to get loud.
3rd and 15. Hartnett will drop back to pass. Getting pressure. Is hit as he throws. Oh, big hit on number 30. That's Aiden Singleton coming up and laying the smack down. Malankov Decius was able to reel in the pass, but was hit almost immediately by Aiden Singleton and brought down. Massive hit by Singleton. Will bring out the punt unit for the Cobras. And the Rams will go ahead and take this over. Back to receive for your Rams, number 80, Alex Workman.
Back to receive for the Rams, number 80, Alex Workman.
To kick it off, number 80 for your Cobras, Tyler Patterson. Great defensive play on that first series by your Golden Rams. Aiden Singleton coming away with a couple of fantastic tackles, both for a loss. Punt is up. Big, booming kick. Great kick by the Cobras. We'll see the Rams bringing it in and starting their next drive around the 20-yard line. Dawson Mayo coming back out.
Alex Workman, your Rams will begin their next drive at just shy of the 20-yard line. Rams fans, as a reminder, if you're interested in picking up any Adidas gear or John Carroll officially
Marion Frederick wearing the number
website www.johncarrollhigh.com and click on the blue Adidas logo at the top of the screen.
wearing the number 6, I believe, which is what I think he wore last year.
The Rams.
Dominic Celestino in the number 8. Off to your right, Aiden Singleton. And number 9, Robert Jones. It'll be a quick pass out to Pittman, who will get past the first defender almost all the way to the first down marker.
Dawson Mayo, complete to number 1, Trey Pittman.
But he goes out of bounds about 3 yards short. So it will be 2nd and about 3 to go. Colebrook in the backfield, trips out to the right. Dawson will hand it off to Colebrook, who sidesteps, finds a hole, breaks through for a first down and a little bit more before finally being brought down around the 40-yard line.
And that will bring up your first Rams first down of
So that will be a Rams first down off the Colebrook run. It'll be 1st and 10 from the Rams 40-yard line. Singleton and Jones off to your right. Frederick and Pittman off to the left. Dawson handed off once again to Colebrook, who gets hit in the backfield but is able to break the tackle, makes it up the field, still moving laterally, gets a couple extra yards, still moving, and finally gets taken out of bounds after a gain of about 7 on the play. Call it 6 on the play. It will be 2nd and 4 for the Rams as they will take a water break.
And that will bring up a water break for your team.
Great job missing the tackles by Colebrook,
Finals begin on Monday and extend through Thursday.
doing exactly what he did last year.
Reminder, if you have any makeup exams, those exams
It's only a matter of time until he finds that hole and uses his speed to absolutely just disappear for the rest of the defense. He's very good at that. And while they're taking a water break, we will step away as well. 6 minutes, 10 seconds remaining in this first quarter of play. Still tied at 0-0. No one's up on the board. Rams will continue their second break after I take a quick water break. So 2nd and 3 for your Rams. Dawson will hand it off once again to Colebrook, who bounces up the left side for a first down and more past the 50-yard line up to around the Cobras, call it 46-yard line. So another first down for your Rams as they are now on the other side of the field and will continue this drive from the Cobras' 46-yard line. Dawson takes the snap, will drop back to pass, fires it over the middle, but having to move his body and twist was Robert Jones.
Number 9, Robert Jones.
Jones, the intended receiver, had to twist his body to try and make that play. Luckily, it falls harmlessly to the ground, bringing up 2nd and 10 for the Rams now.
The Rams would like to thank LB Marine Services.
Pittman and Singleton off to your right.
Of Rams football. Thank you.
Frederick out to the left by himself. Colebrook in the backfield. Dawson hands off to Colebrook, who's hit at the line and brought down
And off to number 26.
for no gain on the play, bringing up 3rd and 10
We'll draw a 3rd and 10
for the Rams. Jones, Pittman, and Singleton to your right. Frederick out to the left in the number 6. Third and 10. Dawson drops back, looks down the field, fires to the left, and it is caught, reeled in, and brought down. That's Marion Frederick,
Pass complete by
and that is a John Carroll first down.
Marion Frederick. And that's good for another Rams first down.
Oh my gosh, no sound.
And once again, Brantley kicking it.
Thank you for keeping me on my toes, guys. I am very sorry about that. Pass incomplete. Will bring up 4th down. Very dangerous throw by Dawson there. Luckily falls harmlessly to the ground. 4th down, Wyatt Dempsey, who was pretty clutch last year at the place-kicking position, will come out here to put up 3 on the board for your Rams. Ball is down, kick is up, and it is good. So your John Carroll Golden Rams are first to strike today in this spring football showdown. 3 goes up on the board off the Wyatt Dempsey field goal, as they will now kick it off back to the Cobras with 53 seconds remaining in this first quarter of play. Your Rams were moving down that field. Great plays, some great runs by Colebrook. 2 first downs off of Colebrook runs. Singleton getting in on the action, as well as Pittman catching it there on the sideline for another first down. Coach Grudy probably not very happy, though, that they get so close down there to the goal line only to have to kick a field goal. It's good to get points up on the board. You're first to put points up on the board. But I feel like it'd probably be a little bit better if they had gotten 6 on that scoreboard instead of just 3. Nevertheless, Wyatt Dempsey, after kicking that field goal, will go ahead and kick it off to the Cobras so they can have their second drive of the game. Back to receive for the Cobras, Chandler Percival, number 1, and number 2, Jamari Tullis. Kick is up. Tullis will bring it in. And they will start from their 20. Correction, they will start from the 25-yard line. Spring football rules. No one said anything after I turned the sound back on. Can you guys hear? I hope so. Hartnett will hand off the ball. He'll get past the line of scrimmage, but will get absolutely drilled and dropped by both T.J. Alford and Wilkie Donat on the tackle. However, late flag comes in. We'll see who that is on. The Cobras are backing up, so it may be on the Cobras. Yep, it will be personal foul on the Cobras, and that will go ahead and back them up. Great hit on that line by Wilkie Donat and T.J. Alford. So second and very long for the Cobras. Hartnett drops back and throws it over the middle. That is brought in before being brought down by number 30, Chauncey Williams, for your John Carroll Golden Rams. Number 16, Garrett Zralik, was the intended target on that play. And that'll be a first down, Cobras. Thank you, Nancy. Be first and 10 for the Cobras from around their 36-yard line.
For any questions, please see Ms. Capezza or email jcapezza@johncarrollhigh.com. Thank you for being so involved in your community and making John Carroll the place of service first.
And that is the end of the first quarter. After one quarter, your John Carroll Golden Rams lead this one 3-0 as the Cobras continue to push and look to put points up on the board in this coming up quarter. I'm Ted Manning, the voice of Golden Rams football. We'll be back on the other side. Stay with us.
cheerleading team and is a proud alumni of John Carroll. Thank you, Mrs. Clark, for helping lead our girls this season in the
So we've changed sides of the field to welcome in the second quarter. 12 minutes up on the clock. Hartnett will hand off the ball, but he's immediately hit in the backfield. Wilkie Denard coming in and making the hit, as well as Josh Meltzer. Oh, my goodness.
Josh Meltzer.
Those beasts that you expect to come off that line, they made it there immediately for that hit in the backfield. And also holding on the Cobras. We'll go ahead and back them up. So not only were they held, it did not matter. Wilkie Denard and Josh Meltzer got into that backfield quickly and made quick work of that Cobras running back.
Would result in a second down for the Rams defense.
So second down and even longer. Remember, they ended up having the penalty before the end of the quarter. Now with another holding penalty, they'll back up even farther. Hartnett will hand the ball off once again, and once again being hit by Wilkie Denard and Josh Meltzer to bring him down.
By that dynamic duo, number 50, Josh Meltzer, and number 52, Wilkie Denard. Resulting in
Looking like the Bash Bros out there.
for the Rams defense.
Bring up quarterback will drop back to pass, does fire it out off the hands of the intended target, will fall incomplete. Pass intended for Morris Payne.
That ball will fall incomplete, resulting in a turnover on downs. That ball is tapped down by number 10.
That was on fourth down for the Cobras, so turnover on downs. We'll see the Rams in very good field position to start this drive. Two back-to-back plays for your Rams defense, both by the power duo of Wilkie Denard and Josh Meltzer. Able to keep the Cobras tamed deep in their own territory. Looks like a change of pace. Oh, looks like it was third down before. Now it's fourth down. Markers were messed up on the other side of the field. Got us all confused up here in the booth. So the Cobras will kick it off and kick it away. Back to receive for your John Carroll Golden Rams, number 80, Alex Workman. Be a junior next year. Penalty for too many men on the field will drop back the Cobras even further, with Alex Workman back there to receive the kick for the Rams. It looks like they'll be in pretty good field position. Punt looks like it hits the wind. That'll be on the other side of the 50, and the Rams will start this next drive in very good field position, already in Cobras territory. It will be 1st and 10. Ball placed on the 45-yard line in Cobras territory.
Excellent field position at just about the
Dawson Mayo back in at quarterback.
Your Rams once again led onto the field.
Be Frederick and Pittman off to our left here.
Number 15,
Jones and Singleton out to the right. Colebrook, as always, in the backfield. In motion from right to left is Jones. It'll be a handoff to Jones. Lead blocker is Colebrook, who lays the wood. But defender ended up getting through that line and getting to Jones and bringing him down for about a 5-yard loss on the play. Ball back to the 50-yard line now at midfield. They're going to be a little gracious and move it up a bit. Ball placed back in Cobras territory at the 49-yard line. He'll go down as a loss of 4 on the play, on the pitch to Robert Jones. Trips out to the right. It will be a handoff to Colebrook, however, who will find a hole up the middle, get back to about the original line of scrimmage, before finally being brought down. Number 43 on the tackle for the Cobras, Aiden Needle. Bring up 3rd and 10 for your Rams. Ball is snapped. Handoff to Colbrook once again. Good blocking in front of him, but not good enough as number 25 was able to break through the line there for the Cobras. That's Isaiah Bubrin. And he's able to bring up 4th down for the Rams. Still in Cobra territory. Looks like they'll be going for it on 4th down. Called 4 and 7 for the Rams. 2 receivers to the left and right. Dawson will drop back to pass. Fires it deep over the left to Frederick, who will catch it in stride, gets past his defenders, and will bring it in for a John Carroll touchdown. And that's 6 up on the board, ladies and gentlemen, for your John Carroll Golden Rams. Touchdown, JCHS. Wyatt Dempsey coming for the point after try to make this game 10-0. But there you go, ladies and gentlemen. Dawson Mayo with his first touchdown in this spring showdown, throwing it over to Marion Frederick. Kick is up, and it is through the upright. So tack on the extra points with 9 minutes and 15 seconds remaining in this second quarter of play. Your John Carroll Golden Rams lead this one 10-0 against the Fort Pierce Central Cobras. Off the Dawson Mayo pass to Marion Frederick. Unbelievable job. Frederick's able to readjust himself, haul in the pass, was able to be led perfectly by Dawson, and leading him out that way, was able to get him through the 2 defenders that were on him. He was double covered, but it wasn't that tight of coverage, and Frederick used that to his advantage and was able to get on up the field for that touchdown there. Great stuff by your John Carroll Golden Rams. After the PAT try, senior Wyatt Dempsey will kick this one away. Back to receive for the Cobras. Number 1, Chandler Percival. Number 2, Jamari Tullis. And they will start their drive from the 25-yard line as per spring showdown rules. Low kick will be let go and go back for a touchback into the end zone. They'll come out and start their drive at the 25-yard line as your John Carroll Golden Rams defense comes out here to make some more noise. Both Robert Jones and Aiden Singleton pulling double duty out there, both acting as receivers. And then coming over on defense, Jones in the safety position, defensive back, and you got cornerback Aiden Singleton. Be 1st and 10 from the 25-yard line. In now at quarterback for the Cobras, number 7, Amar Atwell. High snap, he'll pull it down and keep it himself. Gets through past the line and finally brought down by number 43, TJ Alford. Jordan Caprero out there as well, making a play along with TJ Alford. They'll bring up 2nd and about 2 for the Cobras. Atwell will drop back to pass. Hit in the backfield and wrapped up and brought down. Josh Meltzer once again getting penetration into the backfield, able to get himself a sack. as that will back up the Cobras even more. They were at 2nd and 2. It is now 3rd and 10, back to the original line of scrimmage off of that Meltzer sack. Cobras in a hole. Trips out to the right for the Cobras. High snap. Atwell will roll out to his right, fires it, but that's way out of bounds, almost hitting a cheerleader. Oh, into the stands! A little souvenir for the fans out here watching this spring football game tonight. Definitely going to have to give that one back, though, sadly. Pass incomplete will bring up 4th down for the Cobras. Oh, flag on the play. Oh, man, flag on the play. It was a broken up pass, went way off into the stands, but a flag will end up giving the Cobras a 1st down. And so they will continue their drive from their own 35-yard line. 1st and 10 for the Cobras. High snap once again. He'll bring it down and keep it himself. Finds hole through the line and does make a great move. Uses his legs to get up there and will be brought down just shy of the 1st down marker. That was a run by Atwell for the Cobras. It will be 2nd and about 1. 2nd and 1 for the Cobras after that tackle by Nico Kelly and company on the quarterback keeper. Number 9, Shea Hartnett for the Cobras back in at quarterback. And he'll drop back the pass. Dumps it off to his receiver who catches it, gets the 1st down and a little bit more before finally going down just past the 1st down marker. Regardless, it will be 1st down for the Cobras as they will continue their drive. So Fort Pierce showing they have 2 options. The stone wall of Shea Hartnett in the backfield and the speedster, number 7, Lamar Atwell. Hartnett still in at quarterback. 1st and 10 for the Cobras. He'll drop back to pass, but will hold on to it and just be slammed into and brought down by 3 Rams defenders. Goodness gracious. One of them is always Josh Meltzer, number 50, as well as Jordan Caprero, number 57, and Nico Kelly. Caprero, Meltzer, and Kelly able to bring down the quarterback for a sack. Bring up 2nd down, and this will be another break in the action for a water break. And I will take a water break myself because it is hot up in here. 5 minutes, 59 seconds remaining in this 2nd quarter of play. We'll be back on the other side. I'm Ted Manning, the voice of Golden Rams football. Stay with us. A lot of former players for the John Carroll Golden Rams out here tonight for this game. Prince Strawn, who's going off to play for D1 school, Boise State University in college. also along with him out there, had an unbelievable season for the Rams last year, Granite Grunner. He'll go off and play college football as well. Atwell will keep the ball for himself once again and get up almost to the original line of scrimmage before TJ Alford comes in and just lays the smackdown on him. Also brought down by number 10, Jamar Gibson. Like I was saying, Granite Grunner will be playing football for Alderson Broadus football. Always great to see some of these high school players go off and play at the next level. I know for a fact I'm going to be watching on Saturdays whenever Boise State takes the field to see what Prince can do out there in college. Very, very excited to watch that. Atwell will drop back to pass on third down for the Cobras, and he will be hit. Oh, he sneaks out of it, almost a sack by Wilkie Denard. He'll finally be brought down shy of the first down marker once again by TJ Alford and number 9, Robert Jones. But goodness, almost another sack for Wilkie Denard. But Amar Atwell for the Cobras, very sneaky, very fast out of that backfield. He still remains in for the Cobras at the quarterback position. It is fourth down. He'll keep it himself once again, pull it down. We'll get the first down and more before finally being brought down by number 28. That's Nico Kelly for the Rams. 4:26 still remaining in this one. First and 10 for the Cobras as they continue to drive.
With 4:26 remaining in the second quarter of play, your Rams lead 10-0.
Trey Pittman will come off the field.
Rams fans have any future Rams in the audience?
In for him.
Just the thing for you. We have sports camps going on all summer, including volleyball camp, basketball
Looks
camp.
like timeout called on the field by the Cobras, so we'll step away as well. We'll be back with more action with 4:18 remaining in this first half of play. I'm Ted Manning, the voice of Golden Rams football. We'll see you in a second. I want to give a special shout out. The John Carroll Golden Rams cheerleaders have a new head coach, Coach Gabby Clark, an alum of John Carroll, national champion for John Carroll as well. It's her birthday, so happy birthday, Gabby Clark. Thank you for taking over the mantle as head coach for the John Carroll Golden Rams cheerleading squad. They're doing a great job tonight as well down there, keeping the crowd pepped.
We also mentioned those football future alumni who are with us tonight. We also have some graduating senior cheerleaders with us tonight, including senior Lily Steele, Delaney O'Neill, Sarah Alturk, and Ella Basile. Congratulations, ladies.
So first and 10 for the Cobras with 4 minutes, 9 seconds remaining in this first half. High snap over the head. It's on the ground. And number 30 will jump on it for the Cobras. Malenka Decius. I'm very sorry if I'm butchering the name. I truly am. High snap, though, will push the Cobras way back past or up to the 50-yard line. So they're at halfway. Looks like an injury down on the field. So we'll step away while that gets taken care of. But not before mentioning some sponsors. This spring football showdown on JCHSLive.com is brought to you by the following sponsors: Associated Coastal, Jacobus Orthodontics, Blanton Welding and Fabricating, WDW Designs, LB Marine Services, Hands On Performance, and Florida Aerial Dance. Always hate to see a student athlete get injured, especially in spring football. But he is up and being helped off the field. And we will get back to work. Three minutes, 56 seconds remaining in this game after the high snap. The Cobras find themselves in quite the hole as the ball is down at the 50-yard line. However, their original line of scrimmage is all the way up at the 33-yard line on the Rams side of the field. So a lot of work to do. Atwell still in at quarterback for the Cobras, as he will keep it and fire it over the right-hand side, but it's low into the dirt. Trying to make a play on it was Robert Jones, who came in diving for it.
Pass defended by number 9, Robert Jones.
Jones a little slow to get up, but he's working that knee out, and he's back in. Coming off the field, number 2, Anthony Ferraro, being subbed out. Third down for the Cobras. Drop back to pass once again. Atwell launches it deep. Big pass. Getting underneath it, and he will end up completing that pass. Gerald Thompson for the Cobras able to beat the defender. Atwell letting it go. Not only a speedster, but is able to get underneath that ball and just launch it down the field all the way from midfield into the end zone. So that's a 50-yard pass by the young man. Great shot. Nobody around number 11, Gerald Thompson, for the Cobras, and they will put up 6 onto the board with 3 minutes, 26 seconds remaining in this first half of play. Tyler Patterson out to kick the PAT.
Tyler Patterson with the kick for the Cobras.
Ball is down. Kick is up. And right down the middle, we'll tack on the extra point. So with 3 minutes, 26 seconds remaining in this first half of play, your John Carroll Golden Rams lead this one by 3. 10-7 is the score. And they will come out to receive this kickoff from the Cobras.
Who are not aware, John Carroll is currently in the process of constructing a new state-of-the-art 5,000 square foot practice facility just to the right of the field today. If you look just out where the bathrooms are, this new athletic field house will be the home of all athletic teams here at John Carroll. Will provide a turf space as well as every other sport we offer here at John Carroll. But to thank all of those who helped make this dream a reality.
So Patterson's going to be kicking it off for the Cobras after that touchdown pass to Gerald Thompson by Atwell. High kick will land around the 15-yard line before rolling out of bounds. Your John Carroll Golden Rams. Flag will go out for kicking it out of bounds, which will push up where they start this drive. Ball will be placed at the 25-yard line. Dawson Mayo will head back out with his offense and try to answer the touchdown pass that the Cobras just got. Ooh, high snap through the hands of Dawson. He'll collect it up good, though. Fire it over to Frederick, who brings it in. Great catch by Frederick, and that's a John Carroll first down. Almost a broken play right off the start. High snap goes through the hands of Dawson Mayo, but he's able to round it up and get it on out there to his receiver for a first down and more. Great heads-up play by Dawson Mayo to keep his wherewithal. Instead of just tucking and taking the sack, he's able to scoop it up and get that ball down the field to his receiver. Great job. He'll drop back once again on this first down, but flag will be thrown for a false start on the offensive line. And that will back up the Rams just a little bit.
That false start flag will be called on the Rams.
Still second down.
Ball will be spotted at the 38-yard line. Second down for the Rams.
Second down from the 39-yard line. Frederick off to the left, trips out to the right with Jones, Pittman. Be a handoff, however, to Colebrook, who will bully his way almost back up to the original line of scrimmage for about 4-yard gain on the play. Call it 5 yards as he does get back to the original line of scrimmage. So 5-yard run for Colebrook will bring up 3rd and 10 for the Rams. Singleton, Pittman, and Jones to your right. Frederick to the left. Frederick now in motion from the left. It'll be a handoff to him. Colebrook, the lead blocker in front of him, but he'll cut up past it. Keeps on dodging. Gets up to about the first down marker. We'll see if they give it to him. If so, that will be about a 10-yard run. So it'll be 3rd and very, very short. 3rd and inches for the Rams. They hurry up to the line. Dawson on the quarterback keeper once again will get the first down. Getting that little extra added push by his offensive lineman in the back. That was number 77. Correction, number 74. Which I do not have on my roster, so I apologize for not having the name. On first down, Dawson will drop back to pass. Fires it left to Frederick once again. Gets up and gets it! Pass completed once again to Frederick. He seems to be the man tonight for Dawson. 1:24 now on the clock, as the Rams are pushing down this field to get into that end zone before time expires on this half. It'll be a handoff to Colebrook, who sidesteps a defender before being brought down at the line of scrimmage. No loss on the play, no gain on the play. Bring up 2nd down. Frederick seems to have glue to his hands. He's been making some absolutely fantastic plays when the Rams have needed it the most, and Dawson has found where he needs to put it in order to get the Rams down the field. A good drive for this Rams offense. They just need to capitalize and finish it off here. 2nd down and 9 for the Rams. It'll be a handoff to Colebrook once again, who will get hit at the line and brought down. Bring up 3rd and 9 with 36 seconds remaining. And timeout will be called by the Rams, stopping the clock with 36 seconds remaining. Your Rams currently leading this one 10-7. As they look to put some more points up on the board before the end of this first half. Construction about to get underway on a 5,000 square foot new state-of-the-art field house for John Carroll, which will be used for training for all the different varsity teams, both football, flag football, basketball, weight training, and the other athletics here at John Carroll Catholic High School. A great new addition to the campus. So it will be third down with 36 seconds remaining on the clock.
Once again, your Rams will be faced with a third down scenario with 36 seconds.
Trips out to the right with Jones, Pittman, and Singleton. Frederick on an island by himself out to the left, the position that usually Prince Strong would see himself over the last couple of years in. Dawson will drop back to pass, looking to his right, will lower his shoulder and keep it himself, finds a hole, but he will be hit, keeps moving, and finally brought down with 26 seconds and counting down on this clock.
We'll hang on to that one for a gain of just a few yards. We'll draw fourth down.
Timeout once again for the Rams will bring up fourth down with 25 seconds left on the clock. Dawson having enough wherewithal to pull the ball down and try to get some extra yards when he couldn't find anything down the field to go to. Good, smart move by the quarterback. Usually you see a little bit of panic creep in with some quarterbacks, and they just kind of toss it hoping that their big guys can get to it and rip it away, which could have possibly happened with a man like Singleton out there, or Pittman, or Frederick, who has shown that he can tonight several times already. But he did the smart move and pulled it down and got some extra yards. Not a lot of time left on the clock in this first half, though, with only 25 seconds left. It will be 4th and 3 for the Rams. At around the 8-yard line on the Cobra side of the field. Dawson hands off to Colebrook up the middle, finds a hole, still on his feet, being pushed forward by his line, and it's a touchdown! With 18 seconds left in this game, or in this first half of play, Tony Colebrook finds a hole, and getting a little help from his offensive line is able to bully his way into the end zone to put 6 up on the board for your John Carroll Golden Rams. Wyatt Dempsey out there on the field to kick the PAT. Kick is up, down the middle, and good. So tack on the extra point with 18 seconds left in this first half of play. Your John Carroll Golden Rams lead this one by 10, 17-7 against the Cobras. It's a handoff to Colebrook, which got them close to that first down marker. And on fourth down, going for it with 26 seconds left, they said, run it again. Colebrook said, feed me the ball. Lowered his shoulder, and with a little bit of help from Caprero from behind, they were able to push him past that goal line and into the end zone to put on some extra points up there, extend their lead even further. So Wyatt Dempsey, after kicking the PAT, will go out there to kick this off. Back to receive for the Cobras, number 1, Chandler Percival, and Jamari Tolis, number 2. Good kick by Dempsey. Will come down around the 5. And the horn will blow on this first half of play. So after 1, your John All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are back live here, having a couple technical difficulty issues, one with the internet and now one with the camera above, but I think I got everything squared away, maybe? Well, you didn't miss much. The Cobras ended up receiving the ball after the Rams got it at the beginning of the first half. And they have gone 3 and out and will be punting it away. That is the Cobras kicker, number 80, Tyler Patterson. Back to receive for the Rams, number 80, Alex Workman. High kick will land around the 30-yard line.
And that high kick will land at just around the 35-yard line as your Rams offense takes the field.
And your Rams offense will go ahead and head out there to take the field. Dawson Mayo still out there as the quarterback for the Rams.
And are in need of air conditioning? Please be sure to visit South Beach AC, the official air conditioning of the John Carroll Rams.
If the stream is working for you guys, please let me know in the chat. I would appreciate it kindly. Singleton and Jones off to your right. Pittman and Frederick off to the left with Colebrook in the backfield still. Looks like your starting offense for the Rams still out there to begin this third quarter. 10 minutes, 9 seconds remaining in the third quarter. Be a handoff to Colebrook up the middle, who finds a hole, bounces off a defender, and will be brought down after a gain of about 2 on the play. Bring up 2nd and 8 for the Rams. Ball around the 38-yard line. Thank you, Juan. Appreciate that. 2 receivers set to the right and left. Jones in motions from right to left. He'll be a handoff to Colebrook up the middle, however, as he will be brought down after a short gain of about 3. Past the 40-yard line up to around the 43-yard line. Bring up 3rd down. Third and 5 coming up for your Rams. Trips out to the right. It'll be a handoff to Colebrook, however. And he will be brought down after a gain of 0 on the play. We'll bring up 4th down, 4th and 5 for the Rams. Offense will be staying out there.
With that 4th down, your Rams led onto the field.
Instead, the Rams will not go for it. They will elect to punt it away. So Wyatt Dempsey comes back out to punt this one back. Cobras, Percival, and Tullis back there to receive. Good snap. Dempsey will punt it away. Line drive will be brought in at around the 26-yard line. And that is where Shea Patterson and the Cobras offense will come out and take over.
Rams fans, you had an opportunity to meet some of our senior cheerleaders. Now let's have an opportunity to meet some of our underclassmen. We have rising senior Jesse Pfeiffer, rising sophomore Kaylee Bekowitz, rising sophomore Addison Wilmot.
1st and 10 for for the Cobras, however. Patterson will drop back to pass. He'll instead keep it himself and get a gain of about 2 on the quarterback keeper before being brought down by a slew of Rams defensive men.
And he will be brought
led
down
by Nico Kelly, Wilkie Denod,
on the play by a slew of
as
John
well
Carroll
as
defenders,
number
led by
30,
28,
Chauncey
the rising
Williams.
senior, Nico Kelly. Some more here.
Be second and 8 rather, for the Cobras. Patterson will drop back to pass, fires it deep. Oh, it's brought in and intercepted. Was it caught? Wow, intercepted! Robert Jones!
Intercepted by number 9.
How about that?
Sophomore Robert Jones.
Rising sophomore Robert Jones with the interception. It was a high floating pass by Patterson. Jones was able to turn around, get eyes on it, fell to the ground, and the ball just kind of flopped right on top of him, and he was able to reel it in. So interception by Jones. Jones will stay out there on the field so he can go ahead and be a receiver as well. Dawson Malin shotgun. It will be Jones and Singleton off to the right. Frederick and Pittman out to the left. Colebrook in the backfield. So first turnover of the night was to Robert Jones. Slant out to Singleton, who makes the catch as he's hit and brought down after a gain of about 6 on the play.
Number 11, Aiden Singleton.
So 6-yard gain.
With that 6-yard gain, that will bring up
on
a
the
second
play.
down for your Rams offense.
Good job holding onto the ball during the contact. 2nd and 4 for the Rams. Dawson will hand it off to Colebrook. Good blocking up front. He'll get a couple of yards, maybe even a first down. And he will, so that will be a John Carroll first down.
Another John Carroll. Say it with me, everybody. First down. Rams fans, we met some of our underclassmen cheerleaders. Now let's meet the rest of them. Beginning with rising senior Jesse.
Water break out there on the field. Just to recap for all of you joining again after a little bit of technical difficulties, there is 6:27 remaining in this third quarter of the spring football showdown. Your John Carroll Golden Rams currently leading this one 17-7, as you see on the screen. A couple things that just happened. Robert Jones coming up with an interception against Shea Patterson and the Cobras. Then a quick pass out to Aiden Singleton for a 6-yard gain. And then Tony Colebrook running it up the middle for a first down. We'll now see them 1st and 10 from the Cobras' 40-yard line.
As a reminder to all Rams families, that is a ticketed-only event. Please be sure that if you are attending graduation that you have a ticket and that ticket is with you on your person. As you arrive to the sunrise tomorrow, doors will close.
So 1st and 10 from the 40-yard line. In motion from left to right. Be a handoff to Colebrook up the middle.
And up the middle to number 26.
Get a gain of 1 yard. Thank you.
After that gain of about 1, that will give the Rams a second.
Hold on 1 second. I'm going to step away. Please, the camera will continue to roll, but I need to hook this up real quick, and we'll be right back with some more commentary. And that penalty against the Cobras will give me a couple seconds. And we're back. First down for your Rams after the offsides penalty against the Cobras. Handoff to Colebrook up the right side, not really gaining any ground, and it will be a loss on the play. We'll bring up second down for your Rams.
If you are a frequent Rams fan and attend many sporting events throughout the year here at John Carroll, be sure to visit our athletics homepage on our website. Find out more information about a John Carroll Rams Gold Card. Give you access to all non-FHSAA playoff John Carroll home games.
So it'll be 2nd and 11 for your Rams, 4:19 remaining in this third quarter. Trips out to the left, Singleton by himself on the right. Colebrook in the backfield, now in motion out of the backfield. Dawson will drop back to pass, fires it over to Robert Jones, who is hit. Helmet comes off. Flag thrown on the play. Still able to hold on to it after losing his helmet. He seems all right.
That will be a personal foul charged to number 30 of the Cobras.
So personal foul charged against the Cobras. Will move that ball up around 2 yards left to go into that first down marker. So it'll be about 2nd and 3 for the Rams. Moving the sticks, so it'll be first down now for the Rams.
And the ball will move just a bit further for your Rams.
And they'll move it a little bit further. So just like this is spring football, a little practice exhibition match for your John Carroll Golden Rams and the Fort Pierce Central Cobras. It also is for the referees, as well as up here in the broadcast booth, making sure we get all the hiccups out of the way before the real season starts. Dawson Mail taken down behind the line for a sack. Will bring up 2nd down and long for the Rams. Ball now past the 20, around the 22-yard line.
Rams now faced with about a 2nd and 17.
Dawson hands it off to Colebrook up the middle, but he will be met at the line and brought down for yet another loss for the Rams. Cobras defense is starting to liven up after a bit of a lackluster start in the first half, as it is now 3rd and long for the John Carroll Golden Rams, who are deep within Cobras territory, probably just a little bit outside of Wyatt Dempsey's range for a field goal. 2 receivers set to the right and left. Dawson will drop back to pass, fires it deep to the right to Aiden Singleton, who has his man beat, caught in the end zone, and it's a touchdown! Touchdown, JCHS! 20-yard pass and catch from Dawson Mail to wide receiver / DB Aiden Singleton.
John Carroll touchdown! On for the extra point, number 20.
So Wyatt Dempsey comes out for the extra point after the Aiden Singleton touchdown to try and bump them up. So just when the Cobras thought that they were there, a long pass to Aiden Singleton puts points up on the board. And after that successful PAT by Wyatt Dempsey, tack on the extra points. Your John Carroll Golden Rams, with 2 minutes, 16 seconds left in the third quarter, are leading this one. The score 24-7 against the Fort Pierce Central Cobras. When all else fails, use the speed of your receiver and use the accuracy of your quarterback to throw a dime long ball down the field, deep down the right-hand side. Dawson favors that side a heck of a lot, and Singleton using his speed, able to beat that defender and then some. Beautiful pass by Dawson, drops it right on a dime into the hands of Singleton as they increase their score, leading this one by 17. Wyatt Dempsey, after kicking the successful PAT, will be kicking it off. Percival and Tullis back to receive for the Cobras. Great kick by Dempsey. Successfully brought in by Percival. And they will start their drive from the 25-yard line. Now in at quarterback for the Cobras, number 7, Amar Atwell. The speedy quarterback who can certainly get underneath it. He can shred an offense with his legs, or a defense with his legs, rather, but also has a bomb of an arm. He threw a beautiful touchdown pass earlier in this game. John Carroll's going to have to capitalize and figure that out. He'll keep it himself. Atwell will go up the right and brought down. Great tackle by Josh Meltzer, number 50. Meltzer putting on a clinic tonight, doing an absolutely great job, picking up where he left off last season. The rising senior, sure to be an absolute menace on that defensive line this coming up season. Coupled with Wilkie Denard on the outside there. I mean, geez Louise. Wilkie Denard, several D1 offers already from several different high-profile schools. And it's warranted. Hit in the backfield after the handoff. Flag, though, thrown. We'll see what that's on. They're saying ball's on the ground. Recovered by Josh Meltzer. And they're saying it is. Josh Meltzer on the fumble recovery. It's Rams football. Holding as well against the Cobras obviously will be declined by Coach Grudy, as they will say, no, give me that fumble. It was a handoff up the middle to Arkell Buford, who fumbled it on the play after contact with Wilkie Denard, just talking about him. Ball comes loose. Josh Meltzer right there, continuing to be a threat down there on that defensive line. He's able to wrap it up. And now Dawson Mayo back out there on the field to put some more points up on the board. If the Cobras aren't careful, this will start being a runaway game. And then a false start on Robert Jones will back up the Rams. Still in good field position, even after the penalty. They're starting in Cobras territory after the fumble on the play. Still first down for your Rams, 1st and 15 with 1:32 left in this third quarter. Singleton wide out to the right, along with Jones. Dawson will drop back to pass, looking to his right, will roll out to his right, and will finally throw high into the air, missing his intended receiver. That's Aiden Singleton.
Incomplete by number 15, Dawson Mayo, whose intended receiver on the play, number 11.
I thought for a moment Dawson was going to tuck and run with it, but he saw Singleton breaking on his on the defensive back that was on him.
That's Spanish teacher and John Carroll, assistant coach.
Another Cobras player down on the field will step away while he is being attended to by personal trainers for the Cobras, and we'll be back after this break. Your Rams leading this one 24-7 with 1:25 left in the third quarter. I'm Ted Manning, the voice of Golden Rams football. We'll see you in a minute. Cobras player was able to get up to his feet and get off the field under his own power. Great to see. Like I said before, when the last player was injured, you hate to see a player get injured. It doesn't matter what team they are on. These are young student athletes trying to progress their career in the game of football and play a game that they absolutely love. And especially to get injured during spring football is just a whole other thing. So thankfully he gets back up. Dawson Mail rolls to his right, fires it to Singleton, who brings it down. And the pass will be completed on second down for the Rams. That's past the first down marker, so that will be another John Carroll Rams first down.
Yet another John Carroll first down.
Another player for the Cobras down on the field with the heat that is happening here in South Florida. It's definitely, you know, different issues of cramping. It is hot out here, folks. So once again, while they attend to him, we will step away and come back with more John Carroll football action. First down completed to Aiden Singleton. They'll be looking at 1st and 10 from around the 15-yard line, called the 17-yard line, with 1:08 remaining in this third quarter. We'll be back after this quick break. Stay with us. Injured Cobras player was able to walk off the field under his own power. Once again, great to see. Now Dawson Mail and the Rams offense will continue their drive after the completion to Aiden Singleton gave him a first down. So it'll be 1st and 10 from around the Cobras' 17-yard line. Dawson throws it to Aiden Singleton on a slant, who will move up, get a couple extra yards before being brought down. Brought down by number 20, Charles Alerte, for the Cobras. First down once again for the Rams, 1st and 10. Dawson hands it off to Colebrook, lowers his shoulder, and will be brought down after a gain of a few. 2nd and goal as they hurry to the line. Trips out to the left. Handoff once again to Colebrook, who bullies his way into the offensive line again. And he gets in. Touchdown, Rams, JCHS. Another Tony Colebrook run up the middle for a touchdown. Puts 6 more up on the board for the Rams. And they are walking away with this one, ladies and gentlemen, with 16 minutes left in this third quarter. Another touchdown. This one, once again, by Tony Colebrook up the middle. Wyatt Dempsey back out there on the field. Of note on this special teams, we'll let him kick it real quick. Kick is up and kick is good. So tack on the extra point with 16 seconds remaining in this third quarter play. Your John Carroll Golden Rams lead this one 31-7. I was saying, if you noticed out there on special teams, someone of note, very special, number 23 for your Rams. That is Gabby Pastrana, defensive lineman, going into her sophomore year next year for the upcoming season. There's a great video online of her absolutely delivering a beautiful hit in a JV game for your Rams last year as a freshman. I mean, absolutely clobbered this guy. Can't wait to see what she does as her career lengthens out there, keeps going for the Rams. She's actually out there on the field right now. She's on special teams for this Rams team. Number 23, 2 down from Wyatt Dempsey, who will be kicking it off after the successful PAT, increased the score to 31-7. Rams on top. Sun starting to go down, lights on above the field. And another booming kick by Dempsey gets out to around the 11-yard line. It will be downed by number 2, Jamari Tullis for the Cobras.
Dempsey will start the Cobras up just around their 15-yard line.
Shea Patterson back in at quarterback number 9 for the Cobras. They'll start their drive from their own 25-yard line. Ball is snapped. It'll be handoff to number 10 who fumbled it before. He's hit in the backfield immediately again. Number 74 was the first one to make it to him by the Rams, or for your Rams.
And he will be brought down to the play by number 74, Alberto Rodriguez.
Alberto Rodriguez, the one on the tackle.
And at the end of the third,
and that will be the end of the third quarter in this game. So entering the final quarter of play here at McGuire Stadium, your John Carroll Golden Rams currently lead this one 31-7 against the visiting Fort Pierce Central Cobras. I'm Ted Manning, the voice of Golden Rams football. We'll be back on the other side to finish this one up. Stay with us. Flag on the first play of the fourth quarter against the Cobras. Welcome back. Rams with a commanding lead, 31-7 against the visiting Cobras. Off to a hot start in this spring football. 51 concurrent viewers currently right now watching. Thank you all for joining us. Ball is snapped. Patterson would drop back the pass. Looks to the right. Finds his intended target, who is just absolutely drilled by Meltzer. Oh, another big hit. Oh, my goodness. Ball comes out off a Wilkie Denard hit. Brutal hit. And they're saying, oh, my goodness. They were, geez, Louise. They were saying that the Cobras recovered it on that hit. Big hit by Wilkie Denard. And Wilkie's back up. Okay. Oh. Wilkie was laying there a couple minutes after that just massive hit. And luckily he's back out there and he's all right. But geez, what a hit. What a hit by Wilkie Denard. So that will bring up first down for the Rams. I guess it was a fumble recovered by the Rams. And it was. So 2 fumbles on the night now, both coming out after Wilkie Denard hits. It will be a handoff up the middle. Dawson Mayo hands it off. Colebrook no longer in the backfield. That's a handoff to number 40 for your Rams. That's Johnny Ranieri.
Sophomore Johnny Ranieri. After gaining a few yards, the Rams will be faced with
Johnny Ranieri, haven't called his name before. He's a new player out there for all of us to be able to witness. And, man, what a great run by him. Another great run by Ranieri up the middle as he keeps going.
Handoff up the middle to number 40 once again. Johnny Ranieri.
Hard fighting in the trenches there by these running backs. Tony Colebrook, now Ranieri, making his name known. Third down for your Rams with 10:58 remaining in this game. quick timeout called by the referee real quick as a player is subbed out, getting his helmet looked at for the Cobras. Subbing in for him, number 18 for the Cobras, that's Devin Engel. Another handoff to Ranieri, who will run right into a bunch of Cobra defenders and will be brought down. That's close to a first down marker. Let's see if they give it to him.
Now we'll bring up 4th down for John Carroll.
Oh, nope. It will be 4th down and inches by the Rams. Clock still running, 10:09. They hurry up to the line. Dawson gets it. But a flag on the play.
By number 15, Dawson Mayo. There's a flag down on the play.
It will be a false start on the offense, so that will go ahead and back. Oh, a little bit of a discrepancy between two fouls on the play. False start on the offense. An illegal substitution on the Cobras. Offsetting will be 4th down.
Illegal substitution by the Cobras, and offsides called by the Rams will offset.
So it's a replay of 4th down, 4th and inches. Dawson will head back up to the line with the offense once again. Snaps the ball, a little bobble on the snap. Doesn't look like he really went anywhere. And it looks like it will be a turnover on downs. 2 successful quarterback keepers for first down earlier in this game. And that one after the offsetting penalties comes up with a no-yard gain in a 4th and inches situation. So the Rams will, or the Cobras will rather, take over their offense coming out onto the field. 1st and 10 for them. At around the 17-yard line. Handoff up the middle. Big hit, number 10 for the Rams getting that one. That's Jamar Gibson.
Scrimmage by number 10, Jamar Gibson, drawing a 2nd down.
Jamar Gibson doing an absolutely phenomenal job. Went right up the middle, crushing hit, was able to bring him down. Brings up 2nd and 10, no gain on the play. Now in a quarterback for the Cobras, number 15, Anthony Lamatina. Back in shotgun. Be another handoff up the middle. And will be brought down after a gain of only a couple of yards. Number 77 on the tackle for your Rams. That's William Thogerson. William Thogerson. William Thogerson. It's another thing I need to get. I need to get ready. I need to get ready for that. For regular season football in August and September of this year. Got to get these names down. Got to get back in the broadcasting mode. But boy, it feels great to be back. I got to tell you that much. I missed this. Nancy Mail, it's so wonderful to follow our grandson in the Rams in Iowa. Thank you so much for making it possible, Ted and John Carroll. That is the whole reason why we wanted to get this broadcasting started. It happened back in 2020 for that season. That was the first season we started doing it. It was mostly for COVID. Bobble on the ground. Lamatina will try to throw it out there, but it will go into the dirt, bring up 4th down for the Cobras. I was saying it was during the 2020 season, we thought COVID was going to keep fans away from the stadium, so what better way to bring the football to them and then their living room and then streaming the games for them. And so I got together with Coach Grudy, offered my assistance, and the rest is history. We started doing it, but I love it. Every once in a while we'll have family members come down for games to watch their sons in person or grandsons in person. And they'll come up to me and say, oh, we watch you all the time on the TV, and it's fantastic. I love every single bit of it. It's awesome that I'm able to bring the game of football to everybody. It's just it's awesome. It's awesome. I love doing this, and I'm glad to be back doing it for the spring football. High kick into the air, brought in by the lone Ram back there to get it, Alex Workman. Great job bringing that one in.
And your Rams once again led onto the field by rising senior quarterback, number 15, Dawson Mayo.
So Dawson Mayo back out there on the field. Now in at wide receiver, going far out there to the right, number 18 for the Rams, Trevin Van Name.
Number 52, looking to nod. Number 54, Giovanni Del Cid. Number 55, Hunter Dunkelberger. Number 57.
81 now out there as well, Jacob Morales. So Morales and Frederick off to your left. Jones and Van Name out to the right. Rainier is still in the backfield along with Mayo. Rainieri, correction. So 1st and 10 in motion from left to right. He'll, however, throw it over, almost intercepted. Dawson did not see that DB coming across, but he saw it all the way. Pass was intended for Robert Jones, but luckily falls to the ground. Brings up 2nd down for your Rams. Morales and Frederick to your left. Van Name and Jones to your right. Rainieri in the backfield with Mayo. Morales in motion. It'll be a handoff to Rainieri up the left side, though. He'll sidestep, get through the line, and gets all the way up almost to the 1st down marker, but flag in the backfield. We'll have to see what it is before. They're saying holding on the Rams. That will back them up. Holding on Frederick. Very unfortunate. Great run by Rainieri, washed out by that penalty. We'll see the Rams backing up to their own 35-yard line. So it is 2nd and very long for the Rams. Hey, Juan, I appreciate you very much. I love it. I love doing this. This is awesome. It's just a hobby. I'm no professional, but, man, this is fun. Morales in motion from left to right. It'll be a handoff to Rainieri once again, who finds a hole up the middle. Oh, breaks off the tackle. He's off to the races. They finally catch up to him and bring him down, but not after a huge run and a John Carroll 1st down. Number 40, Johnny Rainieri. Breaking through the defenders and getting the separation he needed to get down the field before finally being brought down. Unbelievable job by the running back. So 1st and 10 now for the Rams. Another handoff to Rainieri up the left side. Gets a couple of yards. Flag, though, thrown on the play as he's brought down. They're saying holding once again on the Rams. That will back them up into another hole.
Holding violation charge to the Rams. Back them up another 5 yards.
It'll be 1st and very long as they replay the down. 7:37 remaining in this game. Your Rams leading this one, a commanding lead, 31-7 against the Cobras.
Direction, that was a 10-yard.
So after the 10-yard penalty, Morales in motion from left to right. He'll make it trips right with Van Name, Morales, and Jones out there. Frederick on his own by the left. And Austin Shavak falling to the ground after a light touch by the defensive lineman of the Cobras. After that penalty, that will push the Rams up. So Dawson Mayo coming out of the game. Number 7 coming in, Cole Bates, sophomore.
Senior number 7, Trevin Van Name, or rather, the rising sophomore number 7, Cole Bates.
Bates hands off to Rainieri up the right-hand side, finds a hole, keeps going, almost to the 1st down marker. Will bring up a much easier and manageable 2nd down for the Rams. Shavak coming off the field after a great time. But rising sophomore out there for your Rams, Cole Bates. Haven't seen him work before. Glad to be able to do it tonight. Van Name and Jones out to the right. Morales and Frederick to the left. In motion from the right is Jones. It will be a handoff to Rainieri once again, though. He's met at the line and brought down. Not fooling anyone will bring up 3rd down.
bringing up third down.
Say
for the
3rd
Rams.
and 3 for the Rams. Another injury down there on the field. So we'll step away for this moment. We'll be back. 6:22 remaining in this game. Your Rams leading this one 31-7. I'm Ted Manny, the voice of Golden Rams football. We'll be back on the other side. Stay with Got myself a little drink of water. This is the moment that I love watching these spring football games, when you start getting names out there in different positions that you've never called before, and it's the unknown of being able to come in and see something. It's fantastic. What's going on, little man? So 6:22 remaining in this game. 3rd down for the Rams. Still an injured player out there on the field, but a couple of names to note out there right now. Number 18, Trevin Van Name, quarterback on the roster. However, he's out there as a wide receiver tonight. Number 24 also out there, True Smith. He'll be out there as wide receiver. Morales out there at wide receiver. Cole Bates as the quarterback out there. And Cobras player, everybody's taking a knee, so Cobras players down there out on the field, still being attended to. Looks like he may be cramping just a little bit. The ever wonderful principal of John Carroll Catholic High School coming up in here in the booth with her children, Miss Corey Haro.
Rudy is requesting the sheriff, the deputy. John, he want the deputy, right?
He's 10-4. All right, he's on his way. He's on his way.
Hey, he wants the deputy.
Yeah, he's on his way.
Okay, he's on his way.
Everything all right?
I'm not sure yet.
All right, so I got the principal here too.
I can go down.
You guys want to hang with me for a little bit?
So the injured Cobras player is able to walk off the field under his own power. That's always good.
And then once we play the next play, I'm gonna say we have some special Rams fans. We're gonna give us a little special shout.
So now we return to action here with 6:18 and counting remaining in this game. Cole Bates still in at quarterback for your Rams. Let's see what he can do. So far, a couple of handoffs to number 40, Ranieri. Off to your left, True Smith. Far left, along with Morales. Bates will toss it on out. Oh, big hit and brought down after the catch. Still holding on to it, though. Great job holding on to that is Dominic Celestino. A name we haven't called tonight yet as he's out there. Celestino being brought down. Big hit. But that will bring up 4th down for your Rams.
Led by number 20, Wyatt Dempsey will take the field.
So Wyatt Dempsey going out there to kick a very long field goal. Longest one I think he has kicked in the career that I've seen him in these past couple years. We'll see if we can. Going to be a 40-yarder. Low kick. Does it got the distance? It does, and it's good! So put 3 more up on the board after a 40-yard kick by Wyatt Dempsey. Great job by Wyatt Dempsey. Longest kick of his career for a field goal, and he does it with ease. Plenty of distance to spare. So with 5:04 remaining in this one, your Rams with the commanding lead still 34-7 over the visiting Fort Pierce Central Cobras.
Once again, back to the kick for your Rams, number 20, Wyatt Dempsey.
Great job. So Wyatt Dempsey, after kicking a career-high 40-yard field goal, that was awesome. That was an awesome, great kick. He's out there again to kick it off. Back to receive for the Cobras, as it has been all night, Percival and Tullis. Not really able to see what they can do on those kickoffs just because of spring football rules. Great high kick by Wyatt Dempsey. Really? Wow, right into the end zone for a touchback. Great job.
Wyatt Dempsey, the Cobras will take over on the 25-yard line.
Great job by Wyatt Dempsey. First a 40-yard field goal. Now he hits a touchback on the kickoff. Just hitting his stride, sadly, with 5 minutes left in this game, but great job by Wyatt. Holy cow.
Where the voice of the John Carroll Golden Rams, Mr. Ted Manning, who's a proud alumni of John Carroll, will be carrying you through all season long. Ted never fails to bring the hype, so be sure to tune in all season. www.jchslive.com.
So it'll be 1st and 10 for the Cobras, but not before the John Carroll Golden Rams go ahead and take a timeout. 46 people still watching concurrently out there with 5 minutes, 4 seconds left in this game. Thank you so much for staying along. Don't forget that when the football season begins in August all the way through the rest of the year, we will be here on www.jchslive.com, and that's where you can find the link for this game on YouTube. Also, if you found us on YouTube by yourself, go ahead and subscribe to John Carroll Athletics on YouTube, and you will be able to get an update whenever you want to. Hit that bell for the notification, and it will update you whenever we do go live. But just so you know, you can always come back here to either jchslive.com or the John Carroll Athletics YouTube channel back now in August and September to see all of the 2022 varsity John Carroll football action. I'll be here on the mic, the voice of the Golden Rams, and I'm excited. This is going to be great. So 1st and 10 for the Cobras. La Matina back out there at quarterback, pump fakes, but will bring it down, finds a big hole. Will be met and brought down in the open field. Great open field tackle by number 45 for your Rams.
And he will be brought down on the play by number 45 for the Rams.
45 is not on my roster. It being spring football, they don't have all of the names on the roster with the correct numbers and everything, but number 45 was on that play to make a great open field tackle. Don't worry, we'll have an updated, finalized roster by the time that the regular season begins. Handoff to the Cobras. He'll trip over his own feet and go down. For a gain of about 2 on the play. So it'll be 2nd and 8 for the Cobras with 4:16 remaining and counting in this game.
Over the Cobras of Fort Pierce Central High School.
La Matina in shotgun. He will drop back, rolls out to his left, fires off the chest of his intended receiver. That's number 28, Eli Sinius. And he was not able to hold on to it as it falls to the ground incomplete, bring up 3rd and 7 for the Cobras.
All right, Rams fans, let's get loud. It's a 3rd down.
La Matina drops back the pass. Oh, doesn't see it coming. Gets absolutely blasted from behind for a sack. That's number 2 with the hit for the Rams, Anthony Ferraro.
Brought down behind the line by number 2, the rising senior, Anthony Ferraro.
Ferraro, untouched, gets into the backfield and just gets an absolutely perfect sack on La Matina. I mean, you cannot find a better situation for a rusher than that right there. Untouched, getting into the backfield, brings up 4th and very long for the Cobras. But with 3:15 remaining in this game and it being kind of a blowout, they're just going to go ahead and go for it. Lamatina drops back the pass, will bring it down, and instead will keep it himself, but will get hit from behind and brought down once again by some Rams defenders, 2 of them on that one. Number 73 and number 45. Zarius, Rayford. Rodriguez and Rayford getting a great open field tackle. And it'll be a turnover on downs. Coming out there at quarterback now for your Rams, number 4, rising sophomore, Jax Van Name. At running back is his brother, Trevin Van Name. In motion from right to left is Morales off his legs. He'll jump on it. But because he went down to a knee, excuse me, not Morales, that was number 8 for your Rams, Celestino. Celestino going down to his knee as he grabbed it will go ahead and put them in a pretty deep hole. Jax Van Name now has a little bit to work with here. It'll be Morales, number 81, and number 24 for the Rams. That's True Smith out to the left. It'll be a handoff to Trevin, who will be hit immediately at the line and dropped for a loss of 1 on the play after a little bit of gain on that play. 2:16 remaining in this one. Rams looking at a 3rd and very long situation. Over on the other side of the field for your Rams at receiver, number 80, Alex Workman. Jax gets the ball, fires it out to Morales, who brings it in, rushes to the sideline, but will be brought down hard. Not quite getting to the first down marker, not quite getting to the original line of scrimmage, which will bring up 4th down. It looks like they are going to keep the offense out there on the field for this 4th and very long play. Minute 32 remaining in this game, so not much to worry about for the Rams. Nothing at all, actually, to worry about for the Rams. And they will instead say never mind, and Wyatt Dempsey will go out there to punt it away.
Coach Grudy will order his punting team out, led by number 20, rising senior Wyatt Dempsey.
Punt is away. Great kick by Wyatt Dempsey off the hands of number 1, Percival. And they will start up at their own 25-yard line with 52 seconds remaining in this game. Your John Carroll Golden Rams with a commanding lead over the Cobras, 34-7. A lot of good play tonight as we begin to wind down and wrap this one up. All of the helpers down on the field starting to pack up all the things. Cheerleaders still going along and cheering. All this does is give you a taste of what's coming in August and September. I cannot wait. Handoff off the middle for the Cobras, but he will be brought down after a gain of only a couple on the play. Clock still runs, 45 seconds and running. A lot of great play tonight. Dawson Mail looks to be in midseason form. Couple of touchdown passes, one to Frederick, one to Aiden Singleton. Colebrook getting a couple of touchdown runs himself. We also saw a lot of defense. Great interception by Robert Jones. 2 fumbles caused by big hits from Wilkie Denod. You've seen it all here tonight. Another great open field tackle, number 51 for your Rams. That's Andrew Negerbon. Andrew Negerbon getting out there and getting a good tackle.
Andrew Negerbon, number 51.
Great job by Andrew. His father, Johnny Negerbond, taught me in 7th grade. I like to tell everybody that so he feels old. Big pass by La Matia. But it comes back, almost intercepted. Morales coming in and almost coming down with the interception. Great job switching to defense there for the Cobras. But that time will run out. So with the time running out on the clock in this spring football showdown, your John Carroll Golden Rams win this one. Walk away with it, an absolute dog walk, 34-7 against the visiting Fort Pierce Central Cobras. We saw a lot tonight. Great offense, great defense, a lot to look forward to in this upcoming season in August and September. I can't wait to be there with you all. I can't wait for you all to join me. For everybody up here in the booth, everybody down there on the field, thank you so much for joining us here tonight on JCHSLive.com and the John Carroll Athletics YouTube page. I'm Ted Manning, the voice of Golden Rams football. Thank you all for joining us, and have a great night. We'll see you in August, September, Rams fans.